Hello learners, this is Bhati Satish. UG TRB classes, Unit 1. The topic is the history of English literature. The first topic in this unit is the age of Chaucer. Before we jump into the age of Chaucer, let us know a little more about the pre-Chaucerian age. First of all, the England inhabitants were Britons. They ruled from 55 BC to 410 AD in Britain. After 410 AD, the Germanic tribes, there are three Germanic tribes. They invaded Britain. They are Angles, Saxons, and Jutes. Among these three tribes, Jutes are the minor ones, whereas the Angles were the more dominating tribes. They ruled Britain, that's why the land was named as England, that is Angleland, and on a turn it has been turned towards England as in pronunciation. So the Anglo-Saxon period lasted from 410 AD to 1066 AD. This period is marked as the Old English Literature period. So this period, the language was spoken by the natives, the Britons, and the language spoken by the invaders had a combination. So in this period there is no literary outputs because there is a lot of fight, especially the Viking invasion, also a lot of pandemics happened and a lot of fightings between the nations happened. So this age is marked as a dark age. The major literary work is, as we all know, that is Beowulf. Only this work exists from the Old English literature. Even the Beowulf's name of the author was not yet founded, so that's why the character's name has been given to the work as Beowulf. So this is one of the important Anglo-Saxon poetry, and it is written by anonymous writer, and it is the major poetry we found in the Anglo-Saxon period. Later on, we come across the Anglo-Norman period. So this period, we may say that is the starting period of the Middle English period. It lasted from 1066 AD to 1558 AD, and it starts after the invasion of the Duke of Normandy, because the William the Conqueror, he defeated the England King Harold in the Battle of Hastings. So the Battle of Hastings happened in 14th of October 1066. So after that, the Anglo-Norman period starts. So in this period also there is a little bit development in the language, because the Anglo-Norman period was dominated by the lot of inclusion of French words, because King Harold was defeated by Duke of Normandy. Normandy is a French king. So later on we have the combination of Latin, French, as well as the English, and the English was the combination of all the sprinkling words. That's why the Middle English is a little bit different from the modern English. In this period also there is not much more literary works were produced because of the Crusades, because the Crusade war happened between the Muslims and the Christians for the place called Jerusalem, and because of these wars there is not much more literary works were productive in this period. And one of the most important thing happened in this period is the two major institutes in England, that is the Oxford and Cambridge, were started in London. Slowly the language turned towards modernity, and it was brought up by the greatest writer called Chaucer. Let's know more about Chaucer in the age of Chaucer. So this is all about the pre-Chaucerian age. You have to remember in the exam point of view that there are three German tribes invaded England. They were Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, and that's why the Old English as well as the Middle English known as the Germanic language, and from that only we found the English language, because the West Germanic is the basic for the upcoming of Old English. So in this period we have to remember these three tribes, Angles, Saxons, as well as Jutes, as well as the Beowulf, and the important two institutes, Cambridge and Oxford were started, and the conquest of William Duke of Normandy, it happened after the Battle of Hastings. That too happened in 14th of October 1066. These things you have to remember in exam point of view regarding the pre-Chaucerian age.